Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Brii, and thank you for journeying with me to becoming the best version of myself that I could possibly be. If this is your first time joining us, I want to say welcome, and it is a pleasure to have you on this journey to me becoming Brii. And if you're returning and this is your second time, third time, fourth time, and you've been here since day one, thank you so much for the support. I appreciate you guys so much. I just want to dive right into it. This is wrapping up Mental Health Awareness Month, and what I wanted to do was post every Sunday just my journeys thus far. I even wanted to do just a 3-part mini series about mental health, which started with self-care. It started with building mental strength, and this week we're going to tap into that third part to wrap it up. I have learned so much truly about myself this month, and it feels good to take a step back and to reevaluate myself, position myself to be everything that I know that I can be. And it's been a pleasure, you guys being on this journey with me. The support, the feedback, the constructive criticism, being able to touch someone was what I wanted most out of this journey. Being able to reach someone, being able to be there for people and help people, and for people to call me, message me, text me and say, hey, I needed that word today, or hey, I needed you today. Like, I had to go rewatch videos because, you know, I'm going through my own stuff. So that's all I ever wanted out of this, and it's not gonna stop. I have connected with so many people, and yesterday I did my first Zoom with a group of ambitious and smart and driven females who are influencers, who are on their own YouTube journeys, and who want to uplift and build each other. That's what this is all about. Reaching the next generation after me, letting people know that it's okay to tell your stories. It's okay to look your past trauma in the face and say, hey, I'm defeating you, you're not defeating me. So this journey is just, it's been so beautiful. Me taking time to myself and separating myself so that I can elevate has truly been the biggest blessing for me. And I'm just grateful. Like, I am definitely grateful. Not to hold you guys up today, because something that I've been preaching, I've been practicing. As you can see, I'm in a hotel room. I took yesterday to care for myself. Self-care Saturdays is mandatory for me now. So I don't care where I'm at, who I'm with, where I'm going, I'm gonna do something for me every Saturday. Even if it's taking 30 minutes to journal or to meditate, or even if it's listening to my 5 most motivating songs on my playlist, I'm definitely practicing what I preach, and I encourage you guys to do the same. So we did start with self-care, making sure you're taking care of yourself, learning new hobbies, spending time doing the things that you love to do, whether it's shopping or going to the spa or going to get your favorite Starbucks drink rather. Make sure you're doing something for you and taking care of yourself. Journal, go to the park, go swimming. It's hot outside. Go to the beach. Enjoy yourself. Self-care is mandatory on this journey, because how can we take care of other people if we're not putting the time and the energy and the effort into ourselves? That's something we definitely have to do. Building mental strength was the second episode of the mini series that we did. Making sure you're the most positive you can be. Never, I'm not going to say never, because we as people with mental health issues or mental health disease, we struggle with overthinking a lot. So I'm not going to say never thinking negative, because it's bound to happen. But when we're going into that dark place, making sure we're allowing ourselves to see that there is light at the end of the tunnel. That's imperative. Being as positive as we can be. Taking a break when things get too hard. Taking a break when, you know, you feel like you're being overwhelmed. Taking a break to breathe. That is important. Like in building mental strength, we have to look at things totally differently. Exercising, being active, swimming, playing dodgeball, playing tennis, anything that, and excuse the noise in the background, I'm so sorry, it's the air in the room. But yeah, making sure we're doing things so that let's keep moving this summer. Be open with yourself. If you're having a rough day, it's okay with acknowledging it. It's okay with jotting down 3 things that can make your day better and trying to obtain those 3 small goals to turn your day around. Set limits, set boundaries, and uphold those boundaries. Don't let people cross those boundaries when you set them for yourself. It's okay. It's okay to have limits. It's okay to have a line that you don't let anyone cross in order to take you to that place of past trauma or negativity or wherever it may be that you do not want to go. Don't allow people to cross those boundaries. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Building positive mental strength. Self-care is involved in that. Trying to build your self-esteem, building your confidence. And as you can see, and I did want to say something about this last week, but I know I stated that when I started doing these videos for Mental Health Month that I would be creating t-shirt designs and I would be wearing those designs each time I made a video. But a part of my self-care is taking care of myself physically. The last depression spell that I was in lasted a long time, and I didn't care what I looked like. After I had weight loss surgery, I don't see the changes. I still don't see the changes. I'm a work in progress. But I started to notice that my clothes started to fit a little looser. And I was scared because I knew my body would change, but I didn't want to look at it while I was going through that change. So I didn't want to preach to you guys things that you should do or that you could do to take care of yourself, and I wasn't doing the things that I needed to take care of myself. So while I am still gonna press the shirts, while I am continuing to create, because I do have a long list of t-shirt designs. I've actually created quite a few. I've actually created a few, but taking care of myself and putting on new clothes that fit this body that's developing, that's part of my self-care. So the past few videos, I have done my makeup. I have made sure my hair was cute. I have put on a cute outfit, and I'll insert a clip at the end of the video of my outfit of today and also yesterday, because I felt like I was cute. And that's part of my self-care, building my self-esteem and my confidence, feeling like I am that girl. Yes, that's a part of my self-care journey. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. And yeah, I do want to dive into the third part of my 3-part mini series, which is going to tie everything together. And the third is, and I have to look over because I have to keep notes to make sure I'm hitting everything that I want to hit. The third is using the mental health tools that we've learned to continue on this journey. And you know, just to continue with making everything for yourself a little bit easier. So the first thing is make sure you're taking care of yourself. Staying as stress-free as possible. Taking notes at the end of your day, kind of summing up your day, the highs and the lows, and offering yourself some advice or getting some advice from someone near and dear to you on how you can not let those things affect you or how you can not let those things happen again. Connecting with others is definitely something that you can do to utilize turning around your mental health and making your mental health more positive. Like we're wanting to be positively mental. So of course, taking care of you, connecting with other people, learn some new skills. Like if you have friends that like to bake, or you have friends that make t-shirts and cups and stuff, or you have friends that do hair or like art, hang out with those friends and just spend some time with them learning what they do. You never know, you may take an interest in doing something that you don't do on a typical day. Practice gratitude. You have to be grateful for life where you are, even if it's hard. Giving or extending gratitude to those around you who stuck it out. I cannot say enough how my friend family, and I'm not going to say my friend group because my friends are definitely family, but they have allowed me grace, and they've allowed me space, and they took me sitting down with them, because before I started this journey, I sat down with my close friends and I explained to them the journey that I was about to take. I let them know that, hey, even if you don't talk to me every day, or you go a couple of weeks without hearing from me, it's not you, it's me. And it's me in the best way possible, because I'm taking time to focus on myself, focus on something that I feel would help me, which is the YouTube channel that I've created. And I've been consistent. I asked them to grant me just the space to do that, and they are still here. They are still them. You know, relationships didn't change. They actually are getting better. I'm able to be more open and understanding, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful to myself for wanting to do this for me. I'm grateful to my friends for allowing me to, you know, the space to grow. Do something you love. I love shopping. You don't have to do it that much, or you can go to the dollar store. You can do anything that you love. I love to read. I like to take notes. You wouldn't believe it, but I like to make to-do lists. I don't know why, but I have so many to-do lists in my phone and my notepads, just to keep me organized as far as my day-to-day. YouTube is something that I'm starting to love, and that's something that is helping me on my journey. And the last thing that I took down, the last note that I took down, was to be in the present. Sometimes we devote so much time into our past and how our past has hurt us, and you know, who wasn't there, and you know, we devote so much time. Not saying you have to rush through it, or grow through it super fast, but take in what you have in front of you right now. Focus on your present. Focus on what you're doing to better your mental health or better yourself. Those things are inevitable. Those are things that you have to do. You have to acknowledge where you are. That's the only way we can grow, is if we acknowledge where we were, we acknowledge where we are, and we also acknowledge where we want to be. So being in the present is right now. It is right now one of the most important things, because we have to be in the present with ourselves to know where we want to go, to know where we want to grow, to know how we want our future to look. So that pretty much sums it up. The first mini episode was building, it was self-care. It was self-care, focusing on ourselves and the things that we need to do to take care of ourselves. The second was building mental strength, the steps that we need to take in order to build our mental strength, so that we can be positive and we can be strong-minded, and the things that once hurt us tremendously quickly and tore us down, we want to build a wall up so that we don't let those things in, and that we can handle those things head on. So self-care, building mental strength, and third is using the tools that we learned in this mini series to change our thought process and to help us move forward and to help us continue on our journey to being the best versions of ourselves. So those three things I feel like are going to help me. I feel like those 3 things are going to help me to stay positive and to stay afloat and to handle situations differently and to look at situations differently. And I'm definitely up for the challenge of using those 3 tools to continue on my journey. And sometimes I may have to revert back to looking at my own videos or doing more research or looking back in my journal and seeing, you know, how I'm growing and what's staying the same, because sometimes we are stagnant in some areas, and it's okay to actually see where you're stagnant at and to see where you need to grow. So those 3 things are my top 3 right now, my top 3 priorities in order for me to start on this journey of growing into the best version of myself. So I did let you guys know last week that I was going to be transitioning into just being I'm not gonna say regular YouTuber, but just diving into clothing hauls. Being a bariatric patient, you lose weight rapidly, so I do want to take you guys on that journey as well. Give you guys some insight and some knowledge into my bariatric life, the ups and downs, highs, lows, the changing of my body, the going through different clothes and buying stuff that sometimes are too big. Like, it's crazy. It's a wild ride, and I definitely want you guys to have some insight to that. Get ready with me. It's me doing my makeup and my hair, and of course my self-care journey, self-care days, self-care weekends, vlogging, those things, so you can see those. And just some girl talks, like, you know, subjects that you guys, if you want to leave in the comments and bring to me, things that we can talk about together. And I already have a list of topics that people have inboxed me that they want to talk about, so definitely gonna dive into that. Also, mental health is something that I didn't know I was destined to do, but it was laid on my heart that it was a part of my purpose. So I am going to try to do 2 videos a week. Mondays, starting the first Monday in June, I'm going to dedicate to mental health, whether it's a short video, long video. I'm going to dedicate Mondays to mental health Mondays, and I'll wear those shirts that I've created so you guys can kind of see what I have going on. And Fridays will be just my basic YouTube stuff. So tune in, stay on this journey with me. And my first video, which you guys will get this Friday instead of Sunday, is going to be a Q&A, just so that you can learn a little bit about me. We've been talking about mental health this entire month, so I do want to answer some questions. So if you have questions, you can text me if we're friends, inbox me on my social medias, write in the comments. You guys interact with me. What questions would you ask somebody that you're getting to know, or what are some things you want to know about me? Drop those down in the comments, and I will see you guys Friday. Thank you so much for the support. I love you, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great day. Happy Sunday. Bye, guys.